Definitely live now. It's gonna be a good show tonight.
Music in our starting show.
We finally got some music and we don't know how to act right.
That's right. And I'm the one that even asked for it.
You did.
I know. And then I wouldn't let it play. I sang.
Right.
No, but I like that. Is that lo-fi? You got the lo-fi?
Definitely lo-fi.
I like
Brought to you by Harris Heller, who provides royalty-free music for people like us who like to live stream or to be able to put videos together without worrying about being tagged or pulled down from Facebook or YouTube.
I hate getting pulled down.
I do too. The man always trying to pull us down.
All the time. What's the name
man.
of that place again?
It is called Harris Heller, and it's on Spotify. Like if you go to Spotify, look up Harris Heller, or maybe he might be on YouTube as well. But he has like a ton of like instrumentals. Like he has nearly, let me see. I have like 14 hours and 4 minutes worth of his music. 377 tracks to pull from.
Seriously?
Yes. Seriously.
And you can use all of them?
All
like
of them
anything that you're doing?
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
So let's say I was making a short film.
Yep.
And I needed some of this beat. I can use it?
Yep.
Man, that is awesome.
Yep. The only thing that he asks is that
people are clear, like they don't have to prove it later.
No, they don't have to prove it. Nope. His stuff is already cleared with like Facebook, YouTube, maybe Instagram, TikTok, all those places where people can't find good quality music and it just be like, I just won't put anything up at all. This guy has covered everybody. So his name again is Harris Heller, and go check him out. He's on Spotify. Found him not too long ago, and I've been using it with no problems at all. Like Facebook hasn't hit me with anything. YouTube hasn't hit me with anything, so it's perfect.
No Facebook jail, no YouTube jail. Good.
Yeah. You're not going to jail with this guy. This guy bailed you out of jail.
Nice. You know, it's always good to have a friend that does that for you when you need it.
Oh yeah, always. And a matter of fact, he just dropped a new project last week that's called Sunset. And it's like that whole retro vibe that people are going for now. Like that whole, like The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this is one of his tracks here.
By the way, hi, Joshua.
Hey Josh, my friend. My
friend of our show.
And speaking of beats, Josh also makes tracks too. In case if you didn't know,
he does.
Yeah, he does.
He makes that fire. And so if you're looking for royalty-free tracks to be able to put out there, you know what? We may just need to go ahead and have Josh be like,
right, the DJ.
Right.
Yeah. Why don't we get a song from?
Why don't we have a DJ? Hold on.
We need a song from Josh now.
How do we not have a DJ?
I mean, like every podcast, successful podcast,
has a
DJ.
They do.
How do we not have
a producer?
Oh my gosh.
Band.
No. Josh, if you're watching, we would love. Now, if this is not asking for much, but if you have something exclusive, like a Slanted Brow type vibe or whatever.
What is our vibe though? What is our vibe?
I don't know, but somewhere like within the beat, I hear a really low voice going, Slanted Brow.
You are now tuned in to the Slanted Brow.
Oh no, please let's not make it creepy. No. Not creepy.
Slanted Brow.
You don't like that? You don't like my deep voice?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Can we just have something? Because I feel like if we have a DJ, like it should be something that's kind of like a blend of our personalities. Like, you know, I could be a little turned. Y'all can be like, I don't know. I think we can find a healthy middle, like a
unpredictable. It's me.
That's very true, because you don't know which V you're getting, because you can be turned and you can be really laid back.
Yeah.
Chris is always going to do something unexpected. So I don't know. It's just gonna, Josh, if you take this project on, you know, you got a job.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah. Because
Yes.
I don't know, to try to blend all of our personalities into music. That's just, I don't even know how that would work.
Yeah, me neither. But I will say, like, I will be forever grateful. I'm already
Well, I
forever.
mean, yeah.
I need
That'll
my daughter in here. I tell my daughter when I'm trying to get something done, I'm like, come here, hey kid, come here real quick, be cute. I might have to bring her in before the show is over to be cute. So Josh will say, of course, how can I resist that face?
There you go.
Right, exactly.
How could you say no? How could you say no?
So, the official welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Slanted Brow
Thank you.
show. This is show number 40, guys. We're 10 away from 50.
Ooh.
And we got to figure out what we're going to do when we turn 50. The 5-0.
No, we're 40.
We're the 4-0. Yeah, okay, so we're 40
today.
Now. 40 today.
In 10 weeks, we'll be 50.
We'll be 50.
And we age quickly.
You know,
right? And we still look good. We still look great.
Well, you know, I'm not going to lie. It takes a lot of creams and lotions for us to look this good.
A lot of moisturizers.
We do. I like to moisturize. I do.
Like my favorite is Crisco oil. I just can't go out in the sun wearing it. Wow. But it definitely works. It gets in the crevices of your skin here.
It sure does.
Makes a nice little noise too, like that type of.
Do you know what fills up your pores even better than that?
Oh gosh, here we go.
Got a jar of bacon grease in the fridge.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, that fills up the pores fast.
Here,
dude, and it clogs your arteries. I'm sure.
It sure does. Sure. Well, I'm not advocating eating this stuff.
But why do you have bacon grease in the refrigerator?
During the summertime, don't you guys use bacon grease in your green beans?
No.
You know what? I've heard people do that before, and I don't.
Oh man.
I'm a vegetarian, so keep the bacon and even the bacon.
All right, this summer I'll make you some. I'll make you some.
So let me ask the viewers: Do any of you guys like cook with bacon grease? And if so, please leave a comment.
No, not just bacon grease, bacon fat. That's what he said.
Okay, bacon fat. If you cook with bacon fat, leave a comment down below and like tell us how you use your bacon fat in your cooking. And where do you store your bacon fat? Do you store it underneath the sink or do you store it in your refrigerator?
You can't. You got to put it in the refrigerator or it goes bad.
Nice. So we're gonna give you guys a moment to reply if you choose to. But yeah, tonight
that's what we planned on talking about tonight. Bacon fat. How do you
I know of all things, but you know, it just got off to a start of bacon fat. Again, that's one of those surprises. You never know what's going to come out of our mouths. But we are going to have movie night tonight. We're going to be watching a film tonight. Yes, we have Neves, and we also have VII Pieces, and both of those films were in the 2019 WinterFilm contest, and it felt like yesterday, Chris. I had to ask.
Right?
Was that 2019?
It was It was right before the pandemic. If everyone did their filming and editing in February. Yeah, and we were all done by the end of March.
Okay. That makes sense. Right. Wow. Okay, so it was 2020.
Yeah, so it was just slightly over a year ago, maybe a week, a year and a week ago. I know. It really does seem like. Did I just do that this year? Nope.
It felt like it though. It felt every bit of like this was 2021. Yeah. But we're gonna watch both of those films. But before we do, like we always start off with the what's been good.
You know what else we need, Joshua? We need an intro song to What's Been Good.
What's been good?
A DJ intro and outro.
Been good, do. What's been good, do. Ba. What's been good?
No, why do y'all keep trying to make it like a cheesy game show? No.
Yes.
No.
Now for another episode of What's Been Good.
What's been good? Do-ba-doo-boo-boo. What's been good? Do-ba-doo-boo.
Oh man. There it is. There it is. We made her do it.
I
And
know.
it was so funny. We were talking backstage saying that, we could have like a drinking game. And I think that would be good. Like for every time we can have her like cover up her face or have her just blush, you got to take a shot at something.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be wasted by the time the show is over because you all always do that to me. So
that's our goal.
Okay.
We'll call it Shakina shots.
Okay.
There you go.
So everybody that has a drink, doesn't matter what it is. Could be water, cola.
Yep.
Could some you can feel.
Could be something different.
Yep.
It's your cup. We don't care.
Your cup, your business.
Yep.
So, so every time we get that look from Shakina, you have to drink.
Yep.
Now this is all on the honor. Okay, see there, she did it. Drink. Look, it's on the honor system. I didn't make the rules. I didn't make them up. I'm just reinforcing it.
Gosh darn it.
Nothing. I wish I could virtually pass you something to drink.
Wouldn't that be? We'd have to really plan that out because
if people are going to take a drink when I blush or make a face or whatever, then how would I participate? Like, when would I take a drink? It can't be when you all say something to make me blush because I would be drunk. I would be on the floor. So,
well, I wasn't going to drink. I was just going to have our listeners do that.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were okay.
No, it's more or less the at-home game.
Yep.
Slanted brow at-home edition.
Yep. Get wasted.
Yeah, where you can, anybody can play,
Jeez.
Anybody.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's do the what's been good. Who's going to be first?
Not me.
It's been good.
Not you?
What's been good? What's been good?
Chris, you go first.
Oh, yeah, Chris, take us away.
All right. What's been good this week? So I do have, I have a lot of irons in the fire. I mean, I was talking with you guys about it backstage. One of them is, I don't know that the person that I'm working with on this one project wants me to mention it or not yet. So I'll just say that I have something in the works. It's really interesting. It's really different. I'm really excited about it. The 2 horror films, they're still editing them. I have a couple, and I talked to Vernard a little bit about it. I have a comedy that we're going to be writing this summer. I'd like to get that filmed. I've just got things in the works right now, and it's exciting. It makes me happy. Oh, and talking with Vasilov for the past couple of weeks, he is working on a script and is putting together a small cast and has asked me. And I mean, so it's exciting. It's fun. So that's been good for me this week.
Sweet.
Awesome. Cool. I guess I'll go next. So for me, as you all know, I am like in a courtship type talking relationship. And, this week she just got her plane ticket to come and visit me. So things are moving pretty fast, guys. Pretty fast. I'm excited about it. She's excited about it.
Has she ever been to Cincinnati?
No, she hasn't.
So where are you going to take her? Everybody's wondering.
Well, see, I'm working on that list right now. And I'm breaking it up into things that we can do, like sightseeing, places to eat that are strictly Cincinnati. So like Gold Star or Skyline. I don't know which one is the best, but it's going to be one of those two.
Neither one. It's Blue Ash Chili.
Ooh, Blue Ash Chili is good. I've been there before.
Oh, I love Blue Ash Chili.
So maybe Blue Ash Chili. Places like Grater's Ice Cream. Got to introduce her to Grippo's, potato chips. That's like the rite of passage. You get those and you're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a bunch of that, like, river walks, going to Eden Park, aquarium, just showing her Cincinnati, because it's going to be her new home anyway. So
I see.
What? Oh, hold on. Why is she side-eyeing me, though? She gave me the straight slanted brow for real.
Okay.
Her face looks like the logo.
For those of you playing the at-home edition, drink.
he just said that it's going to be her home anyway. So I'm like, oh, okay, I heard what you said.
It is a bit presumptuous,
known, sir.
It's a little presumptuous, yeah. You know,
well, we've had our talks. So
yeah, and you have publicly said that it's going to be her home. So you've made your intention known.
Yes.
She knows you all have had talks about it, and I'm sure you know.
Yes.
You all are going to ride off into the sunset. So
yes, it's gonna be a whole new V by this.
Are they going to be on horses? Because that's the way I'm imagining the scene going off in the sunset, like they're on horses. You know,
who knows? We'll never know. We won't know.
You know, holding hands. You know, in between as they ride off. You know.
Yeah, into the sunset. Where does that sunset go? I don't know.
Who knows?
Don't know.
I don't know.
That's how I'm picturing it in my head.
Cool, but that's it. That's it for me. What about you, Chris?
But I just did mine.
I'm sorry, Shakina. My bad.
Oh, for those of you playing the at-home edition, drink again.
Again.
You know, guys, I'm a person, I like to try to be positive and, find the good in things and, be happy and light and love. But above all that, I like to be honest. And so, I think that if I'm going to say what I'm going to say, what's been good is, I'm just going to say life. Life is good because you have the potential to learn and to grow and evolve and, come into a better version of yourself. And sometimes those things may not necessarily feel good in the moment, but ultimately they're going to be good for you, in some way. And so, I'm going to say that's what's been good, just understanding that. And I think just being, intentional about embracing every leg of the journey, knowing that ultimately it will be good, even if it doesn't feel good. So that's going to be what's been good.
Nice.
I think that's a great what's been good.
Thank you.
And then also to the viewers, what's been good with you guys? If you guys want to, share, feel free to share. We'll put it up on the screen and even talk about it for a hot second. But we'll do that towards the end. But are we going to jump into these films?
I see we do. I want to see 7 Pieces.
7 Pieces. Okay, so just to give you a little backstory about the film, it was created with the WinterFilm not too long ago, and the rules were that you had to use 7 in some shape or form inside of your film. 7 had to be either like seen, said, it had to be used in a creative way. And so we decided to go with 7 Pieces. And we had a nice size crew of people. I wish I could rattle off all their names, but I can't. But if my memory serves me correct, we had about 10 people at any given moment on set. I believe Shakina was at one of the sets, right? You were at the restaurant scene?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she was in the restaurant scene. She came there, helped out. She's always like on point. Like, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna show up. How can I help?
She is.
Yeah. So that was super. That's super special. To have somebody on this show who's like a writer. So
yeah.
So I guess we're gonna go ahead and just dive in, and we're gonna watch this film. Dive in and watch 7 Pieces. Let's see.
Oh, I should have got a soda or something.
It's not too late.
You guys want to pop some popcorn?
Nah.
No.
Get some popcorn popping.
Okay, next time we do this, I'll plan ahead.
We have to have snacks and beverages and things like that.
Yeah. Little box
of
Raisinets.
I'm gonna try to make this as big as possible.
I was gonna say, so far it kind of looks like the 3 of us. Featuring. Yeah.
You know what's pretty cool? Like, while you're setting things up, I didn't realize that I had participated in each of you guys'
right.
Yeah, you did.
That's super fun. Even though, you know, I'm not in front of the camera yet. I will be.
Yep.
But it was nice to be able to participate. You guys are some of my favorite people.
Oh, go on.
Stop. No,
Stop. But tell me
Stop.
more.
Hey, babe. Man, can't stand this phone. This phone's so cheap. Hey, babe. Sin. Picking up my last ride mate. Sin. Sorry about that. Should have got the car quicker than that. Oh no! Hold on.
No, it's kind of the way it was when I watched it at the
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I
right?
got to about there.
Sorry about that. Should have got the car quicker than that. Is everything okay back there? I mean, because I can roll the window down. These for fresh air. I got some water.
No, young man. I'm fine. I'll be all right. Thank you.
Ma'am, are you sure you're okay? I mean, because I can take you to Mercy or the hospital if you like.
It's Madam Race. You can call me Madam Race. And I'll be fine, dear. Right here. That'll do.
Did I say something wrong?
No, dear. I can make it the rest of the way from here.
Let me help you.
No, you stay put. I'll be all right. Thank you.
I can't keep doing this.
Doing what, babe?
This. When was the last time we had a good meal?
I don't know. Maybe.
Exactly. You can't even remember. It's been so long.
Listen, babe. You know our money is tight right now. And we can't keep going to all these fancy restaurants like we used to.
No, Kev, we can't even go to the grocery store to buy regular food.
You talking to the ground. Good job.
They got a gift card to Dollar Tree.
Downside.
Okay.
Plus, you said that it's the ride mate gig.
Dollar Tree gift card.
I'm trying.
I know. But we can't even afford to pay the mortgage. And I don't want to lose all this.
Hey, we're not going to lose any of this. Things are going to get better.
I know. Wait, what is that?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. You must have left us at my last ride mate pickup.
Well, that's like a piece of an old picture. You think you should reach out?
Yeah, I I guess it will hurt to try.
Oh wait, Madame Reese. What the heck? Who goes by Madame?
I know, right?
Wait. She responded.
Oh, I guess he wants a little piece of picture back.
Oh wait, okay. She lives in Indian Hill. Oh my God. This place is amazing.
Yeah, she is beautiful.
I can see why she didn't want you to know where she lived.
Whatever.
Wait, the door is open. Did you hear that?
Yeah, but I'm not about to.
Oh, I'm going in.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. It's cold.
I like that shot coming down.
Shot. I was about to say, I like that shot. Nice shot.
I'm back here.
I'll be at the door like we in the car.
You can so tell this is pre-COVID.
I'm sorry you had to come.
Okay, with all that coffee she doing.
This so.
Oh, not a problem at all. This must mean something to you.
Oh, and your place is so beautiful, inside and out.
Thank you, darling. You can put it over there with the other pieces.
Are you piecing together
It's a photograph. One I wish were never destroyed. But alas, here I am, scouring the city in my condition, I might say.
Well, what's it a picture of?
Well, from a world well beyond your grandparents' parents, I'm sure of.
Okay, well, Madam Reese, I'm glad we were able to get this to you. We're going to head out and get better.
No, don't leave just yet. I have something for the two of you. Here, take it. Well, don't just stand there. Open it. Go on. Open it.
Madam Reese, we can't.
The hell we can't.
Sorry to eat frozen dinner.
She was just talking about the mortgage.
You, because of my condition. I don't think that I can make it out on my own to collect the rest of the pieces. I'll pay you a great fare.
I don't know. This is too much.
Money is no object. Look, I don't have much longer, and I can't take it with me. So, well, I'd give anything to have that photograph.
Hey, welcome to Social OTR. What can I get you guys?
Yeah, we're here to pick up something from Madam Reese.
What
thing
book
I
was,
was in.
what
Hold
book
on.
was that?
For you right here.
I forgot what it was called.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh,
Madam Reese.
we didn't even get to see my cameo.
Please.
I felt your presence.
Pieces over
Did you?
there.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what matters.
Dang, that's her.
Thank you, darlings. Now my soul is complete. Here. Now this belongs to you.
Thank you. Let's go, Lisa.
Wait, Lisa, I have something else I want to give to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Come closer. Much, much closer. I want you to hug this necklace.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just leaving us off my phone. And what's up all this extra? Where's all this coming from?
I don't know. You tell me.
Since when'd you get this?
Do you like it?
Don't people clap at the end of movies?
There's more.
Oh, do you have an after credit thing? Nice.
OTR Social, that's what it was.
So that's what it was.
Nice.
Yes. So that was
how many days did you take to film it?
Man, if my memory serves me correct, I want to say 4 days.
Okay.
Broken up over 4 days. And Shakina, you were seen in the bottom left-hand corner of that shot of the restaurant.
It was like my wig had a moment. It's okay. I know it was me. I know that I was there.
She wanted a full face.
No.
Hey, what's going on? Lavelle was the DP on that, actually.
Nice.
Yep. So he did
Cool.
a great job. Great job. But for those who didn't see the whole thing, basically what it was, in which I wish we had more time to really better execute it. But I mean, shooting was so hard and not cold. Like Lavelle and I was in that car, and it was like cold. We was in the north side. But anyways, the gist of the story was that this woman was basically going around trying to find the 7 pieces of her photograph, because it has special powers to where she was able to transfer her spirit into the woman. I forgot her name in the character, but Shantae, who played the woman, the wife. What happened at the end was that when she bent over to take the necklace, the woman whispered in her ear like some enchanted spell. And as she took the necklace, her spirit went into the dying woman's body. And that's the reason why she had that look of shock on her face, because those were her last moments in that body dying. And at the end of the film, you could see like this red strand of hair coming out. And that was because the older woman had red hair and her white hair was in the same spot. So it was a bunch of stuff that I wish I had more time to really better execute. But I think I want to probably try. I really want to go back and give it another shot, like reboot this,
like
because I
refilm the whole thing and just try it again.
Yeah. I really like. Part of me really wants to do that. Like I still have the footage, but I mean, we had a month, guys, to be able to film this, and make it work. So I mean, I really didn't
even filmed a movie. Like that's just kudos. Period. Like
yeah. So that was really it was special. And I want to go back and touch up and probably give it another version, like a better colored version, because that didn't have really any color done to it at all. It was like straight out the camera. I was rushing down to the last hour, like rendering it out and getting it just in time. But
that's the problem that we face when we do these short-lived competitions. You know, whether it's 48 hours or even a month. That's still like
That's not a lot of time.
You're still
I personally, like I said, kudos to you all. You all came together. It was very professional when I was on set. Very nice. And my thing is like you all are making a huge impact and more than a dent in the city. So keep going. You got my support. It was awesome.
So
That was
speaking
a great
of being
film.
on set, thank you very much. Shakina was on this next movie set too.
She was.
She was.
This is
She
my
was wearing.
first
She was the production assistant on this
Mhm.
one. She
Yeah.
was our PA, and she has IMDb credit from this one.
Yes, I do.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, are we going to go ahead and dive in? Or do you have anything you want to add before we watch this?
Same thing. You know, we were given parameters. We had to incorporate 7 into it, and we incorporate 7 in a few different ways. Some of them, I don't think a lot of people will catch that. Oh, that's right. There were 7 of those. Yes, Shakina.
I'm going to leave my revelation for the end just because I want to see if somebody else catches it.
All the
But do
7s.
you remember? Yeah, don't say anything, Chris. I just want to see. It was the most obvious 7. And I was on set the entire time and I did not get it until it was on Amazon. I was like, wait, this is
Oh yeah.
so like,
even
that small.
Even the beginning monologue, it has something to do with 7. And then the other thing is the antique photograph. So we had to incorporate antique photographs. Yours, I like the way you incorporated that antique photograph. That was integral to the whole storyline. And I love that. Was there something else other than 7? Antique photographs. Was there a line?
Was it a POV shot?
No, there was something. And I can't remember what it was. But anyway, those parameters, I think we all remember those 2. So anyway, so this is the movie Neves.
Neves. And for those who want to go and watch Neves, it is on Amazon Prime. Yep. And you can go and check it out.
Yep.
You ready for tonight? As ready as can be.
So that's not our film.
Is it showing up? Oh, hold on.
I can't see it.
Hey Chris, while you're working on that, did you want to explain the black and white versus the color, or did you want to wait for the end?
No, I'm gonna wait until it's all done.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know why it won't. Because you guys can hear it, but you guys can't see it.
We can hear it, but we can't see it.
Huh? You know what? I hope that Amazon didn't get smart and was like, we're just going to not allow people to stream.
You hope Amazon didn't get smart.
Yeah. And if so, hold on. I'm about to.
Let me know if you can show that one because I sent you another one just in case.
Okay.
Yes, I have a link in the group chat. That last link.
Is it also Amazon?
I don't remember.
No. I emailed you the one. I shared it with you. Remember, I sent your email.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. So there's that one just in case. Well, while we work that out, technical difficulties always popping up. We're gonna go ahead and continue chatting it up. I'll get this situated.
So I don't know if I should talk about the other one because we might not see it either. But I don't know. Should I try to talk about? You know what? I could talk about what we did it for. So we did a film for 48 hours, but it was different. Usually, a 48-hour film festival or contest is just your city. So if you're Indianapolis or Chicago, Cleveland, or Cincinnati, it's your city's 48-hour contest. So this last fall they did one where it was a region. So there were a few teams, and the teams came from Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. I want to say Boston. I think Boston. And again, we had 48 hours to come up with a script, film it, edit it, and send it in. And the parameters that we were given, and everybody has different parameters. So you don't know your genre of film, like horror or comedy or romance. So you don't know the genre of film you're going to do until the 48 hours starts. And then you're told what you have.
Okay.
So we were given superhero and fish out of water. So you don't have to do both. And I co-wrote this with Václav Rice. And I remember looking at him, and he looked at me and he's like, we can't do both on this one. I said, we can. So we incorporated both into there. One is a heavier genre than the other one, but you'll be able to catch when we do fish out of water. And then the other thing that we had to do was we had to show a certificate, an actual thing, a certificate. You've got to have a certificate. You can read it. You don't have to show it, but you got to read it. An official document letter. You got to have it. And then the other thing was that you had to incorporate a woman by the name of Laura, and she had to be a waitress. So it looks like he can play it.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the movie we came up with is called Superhero with a question mark. It's actually there is a question mark in the title. Take it away, Vernard. See, told you. Sorry, we got to go through this rugabaloo here. If you're wondering, no, I don't have my own effects.
Was everything okie dokie with your meals?
My lamb brat was missing its sauerkraut and garlic sauteed kale, Laura. My tater tot hot dish was cold a third of the way through.
Could you pause it for a second?
Well, when you liked it enough to eat all of it.
There's one other thing that I should have told everybody.
Yep.
We decided that our film is going to take place in Minnesota. And not just anywhere in Minnesota. We made up our own town. And the town we made in Minnesota is Fishley Hills Park, Minnesota. Yep.
That sounds like a good place.
Yeah, well, it does. Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead and play.
And my burnt buttons were way too burnt. And my Spam curds were cold, just like Dwayne's hot dish, Laura Munstead.
Well, would you like for me to ask Lyle back in the kitchen and make you a new set of curds, this time hot, Jody?
Just like he said. You asked and I answered.
Okie dokie, Swansons. I tried to make it right for you. Here's your check.
Okay, folks, listen up. So I hate to do this to you, but this is a robbery. So if you'd be so kind to put your hands on the table, and I'll get to you one to one.
Really, Lauren? Are you serious? Are you?
Well, yeah. You're done shooting, not serious.
You know, he probably doesn't have any bullets in that gun anyway.
You shut your mouth, Shorty Swanson. Shut it! That's pretty good.
She still has a mask on.
Right.
So today you find the constantly confused. Boom! For Pete's sake! What'd you do that for? Nice. Ooh.
Michael Walker here, live. Channel 3 News. On your side, coaching that channel. We're the ones with the plan. Back here at the Web Cafe in Fishley Hills Park, where a robbery once again has taken place and has been foiled by our own female crime fighters.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. She came out of nowhere and stopped Lauren from robbing everyone in the place. If you ask me, she's a real hero.
Superhero. My wife thinks she's a superhero. How was your day?
Good, and you?
Fine. You sure you had a good day, or you sure maybe nothing interesting happened?
No. I see you made the tater tot hot dish.
Yep.
I see you got a beer. Did you get me one?
I know you're trying to change the conversation.
About?
All right. You know, I'm gonna repeat myself again here. Are you sure nothing interesting happened at work today? Like, are you sure that maybe a bad guy wasn't toting a gun in the cafe today?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Okay, well, the news knew, and now everybody knows. Everybody knows what happened at the cafe today, Laura. That's a lot of violence. I mean, look what it did to Kurt here. I mean, we can't be doing this, Laura. Now, I don't know when you're going to stop. I don't know when you're going to accidentally take it a little bit too far. Yeah, you're not a superhero, Laura. You're not.
I am.
You're not.
I got this envelope a week ago, and I didn't know
the letter.
what's in it. I want you to open it.
When did you have the time to... You completed the superhero course at the Fishley Hills Park Tech Community College?
I did it all by myself. My parents, my friends didn't think I could do it, and they said it couldn't be done.
So, what exactly is Mom's superpower?
Yeah, this is fun.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, it was Phil Munstead. Original music called Okie Dokie.
Okie dokie, dude. Listen to that kick.
Yes, big thank you to Gabby's Cafe.
Bravo. Well done.
Thank you. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun filming that. We we made sure everybody was wearing old T-shirts and flannel throughout the entire filming.
Right. Still Minnesota.
Yeah.
Fishtown.
Yeah, Adrian was very happy to have a part where he just had to sit there and stare at his video games the entire time, which he actually did on set. He sat there and played video games the entire time.
That's not right. He stayed in character. That's how method acting, people.
It is. He is a method actor.
He didn't break character not once.
No, he did not. He did not.
Wow.
So we had a whole scene where we thought about it, and then it was quickly turned down because we didn't alert local people that we were there doing it. But we loved the robber so much that we wanted to do a scene of him just walking down the street, like going to the restaurant to rob it, and gun out in the open as he walks down the street. People going, hey Nolan, hey, and even a cop who walking by going, you'll get him today, Tiger. Go get him. It just like it's a normal event that happens in Fishley Hills Park.
Yeah.
Soda.
It kind of reminds me of the vibe of the Andy Griffith Show, the guy who used to lock himself up.
Yeah.
The drunk.
Drunk guy. Yeah. Like, go ahead.
Yeah. The town drunk. Yeah. Yeah. That
Great
was
stuff.
I keep showing that little film because we had a lot of fun doing that film.
Yeah.
We probably had just as much fun writing it. In fact, I remember the hard part was trying to figure out what her superpower was, because I already figured out at the beginning I didn't want a man to have the superpower.
Yeah.
I wanted a woman to have the superpower. I wanted to. Oh, Justin is right. That was Otis. Thank you, Justin. But I wanted a woman to have the superpower, right? So then it became a matter of, well, what kind of superpower does she have, and what can we get away with? So the boy has this. It's called the Marvel Encyclopedia, and it's like Marvel Universe characters. So I'm flipping through, hundreds of pages of and I'm finding these superpowers, and I'm thinking, well, what would be funny is something completely opposite, something completely opposite of what they do, and then that's the superpower, and it became such a stopping point that I remember I finally looked at Vaslav and I said, do you know what superpower she has? None. Or if she does, you're never going to see him. No, she has a super outfit. She has a superhero outfit. That's all we need. We're good. We're good.
Yep.
We're good. We're
nice outfit.
Oh, by the way, that was the only thing we were actually nominated for, was best costuming.
Wow. Red boots, black top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that came from Halloween City. My wife and Adrian drove out to Halloween City the night before filming, and we bought that, hoping that it would fit. We don't know. We're like, well, she'll wear this.
To be nominated. That's what you say in those moments. It's just such a
That's right.
To be nominated. Thanks for even.
That's right. Thank you for thinking of our costumes.
Thank you.
Yep.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Don't forget all the little people.
Yes.
We wouldn't be here without you.
All the little people that helped us get here to Fishley Hills Park.
Thank you so much.
So, what do you think the future of filming is going to be like? I mean, this is going to be our first vaccine summer instead of being the COVID summers. Our first vaccine summer, and I've been hearing rumors that people are saying that they're going to be taking a vaccine and they will be immune to the side effects of COVID. But do you think that's going to affect give a positive effect with filming in Cincinnati, or do you think we're going to be kind of still shut down?
My experience in 2020, I think, was different from a lot of people. I took chances that I don't think a lot of people would have taken. In that I did more filming in 2020 than I did in 2019, and I will freely admit that. However, the groups that I did that with, they all took their own precautions. The only people that didn't have masks on were people in front of the camera. Everybody else had to wear a mask. And only certain people were allowed in the room. I mean, if you didn't have anything to do with the scene, if you didn't have a boom, a camera, or if you're not an actor or the director, get out. So I think that insofar as filming is concerned, I don't think that's going to change anything because people kind of figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
Here's something interesting that I didn't even know. But that film that we did, the superhero film, so Vaslav was actually our team was under his name. He's the one that registered us.
Yeah.
And apparently, and you probably know this, Vernard, he went online and there was like some kind of lecture about how to do a 48-hour safely.
Yeah.
And he had to go online and he had to watch it. And he stuck by the rules. You know, he wrote everything down, took notes. He stuck by all those rules. So I think going into the future, I think people figured out how to do it, and they figured out how to do it as safely as they could. So I don't think it's going to bother that. The thing that scares me is the actual festivals themselves. Are people going to be able to get together and watch these stories come to life on a big screen? That's what I'm worried about. And right now, I know that everybody's planning on having it, like Cindy Pendant right now. They're planning on having it, and they should. They're late in the year. But then there's you, Vernard. I mean, it's like, what's going to happen with 48? Because then that, you know, that's going to hit sooner than later, because that's, you know, the last weekend of May. So yeah, that's actually my concern. Not so much the filming, but the getting together to watch them.
Yeah, that's something that we're talking about now. Some of the city producers of the 48 is figuring out, you know, how we're going to handle this in a safe way, and not just be like, well, the vaccine is out and things are back to normal. We're not trying to be like Texas, you know. No shade to you Texans out there, but
shots fired, boy.
Nah, bruh, y'all doing something wrong on a biblical level, like
epic.
For y'all to get hit with an ice storm and then turn around and have your governor be like, oh, you know what, we're back to normal. No, sir, things are not back to normal.
This is like a 4-part epic movie series that they're going through.
I mean, Ted Cruz, even his shenanigans. Oh my God, Texas! I'm pray. You know what? You should start a hashtag Pray for Texas.
I don't know.
Hold on. Say a prayer. Hold on. Amen.
Did you say a prayer for him, Shakina? Is that what you did? Okay, those of you playing the at-home game, you need to take another drink.
Yep.
For those of you that weren't here at the beginning of the show, stay tuned next Thursday. We'll remind you of the rules.
Yeah.
Bring your favorite alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverage, whatever you
doesn't
choose.
matter.
Of your choice.
Your cup, your business.
Your cup, your business.
Shots.
I think, though, honestly, I'm going to participate in this game just off GP, and I'm going to have something that has a little kick to it. I'm gonna need a drink. So.
Oh my gosh, that's good. You know what? Have you guys ever watched Drunken History?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Do you know who really? Do you know what is surprising? Do you know in my household who really likes drunk history? The boy. The boy thinks it's
I'm so out of the loop.
He thinks it's the funniest thing. He loves watching the actors lip sync to drunk people talking. You know,
right?
Loves that. Loves that. Or like there will be a scene, you know, where it's like somebody in history talking, and they'll be like talking like this, and then they'll go, where'd that come from? And then it goes to the drunk person. That's what they were doing. But the actor had to lip sync everything that the drunk person did and said. And it's awesome. It is completely awesome. It is great. And what I love about it is just, you know, because, you know, Adrian will occasionally look at Sue and I and say, okay, was that story true? And it's like, there is just enough truth to make it an interesting thing.
Yeah.
But no, it didn't happen quite like that.
Oh my God.
The drunk person
what is it on?
may
For
not
those
be
of us
right.
who haven't watched it, what is it on?
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can catch it on YouTube. If you have Hulu, you can catch it on Hulu. Yeah, those two places. Yep.
Okay. Have to check it out.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome.
So sucks that we couldn't play Neves.
I know. Maybe another day.
Well, the thing is that they actually, I guess, figured out how to block out the screen for Prime. Like they won't let you stream.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. That makes
it
sense.
does. It does.
You know what? I will see if for some show if I can get my own copy.
Okay.
Yeah, please do, because I definitely want to play that because I watched it and it was pretty good. Pretty good.
It's an interesting film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
It was,
it is.
and it was It was interesting to write. It was very interesting to write. We locked ourselves in a room at the Evendale Cultural Arts Center, and we were there. We went in there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and about 9 o'clock at night, we walked out with a script. So
nice.
We didn't leave until we had a script.
That was some commitment right there.
Yeah.
That was some
mind-numbing commitment.
But you stuck to it. You did it. You got it done. You kept your word and locked it. In, and you created something. You were part of creating something wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
So you did it. You got it done.
There were times when I would actually I would leave the room and go to another room so I could pace back and forth because I couldn't get dialogue down that I wanted. And so I'm a pacing kind of guy. And I don't know why, it just makes me better when I've been around. And so I wouldn't bother anybody. I go to another room, pace around, and then I'd record myself on my phone, saying a line that I'm like, well, that sounds good. But yeah. So, but no, I will bring that in. I'll bring that in. And then you know what too? Any of our viewers out there.
Yes, if you have any
who have a film.
Yeah.
And you want to showcase it, then you can email it to us, which we do have a Gmail. Isn't that right, Shakina?
Yes, we do. It's called theslantedbrow at gmail.com. That's THEE slantedbrow at gmail.com.
.com.
And you can email us a copy of your film or a link to where we can go see it. And then, we'd love to show your work.
Putting that email up or putting it in the chat?
Yeah. I'll put it in the chat.
Show that lovely email.
Since we're putting the email out there, if you guys want to communicate with us or have show ideas, topics, questions, anything like that, feel free to just drop something in the email. We will review it. We'll look over it. And if it makes the cut, we will make sure to shout you out and discuss it on an episode of The Slanted Brow. You can become Facebook famous.
And two, we want you to do this because honestly, we like watching movies.
Yeah, we do. Definitely do.
I mean, we like supporting other artists and creating.
There's that.
That part too.
There's that part, but if you got a movie, we'd like to see it.
Yeah, we'll check it out. We will though, like we were talking about, we will screen it first to make sure it's appropriate. It's a family show here. We try to keep it. Yeah, we try to keep it to where anybody can tune in at any time and watch the show.
Because we know some of you guys are going to try to slip in that full frontal nudity on us. You know they will. You know they will. For those of you playing the at-home game, take a drink.
Yep. Shakina shot right there.
I just got this weird, I just had this picture in my mind of somebody just walking past the screen, just full Monty.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
One of the funniest scenes that every time I think of, can nudity be funny in a scene? Yes. The scene, there's a scene in the comedy movie Walk Hard. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Yeah.
It's the parody of Johnny Cash's life.
Yes.
So Vernard's going to probably know what scene I'm talking about, where the guy's dad walks in and there's he's having a naked, sexy party in his hotel room. Lots of drugs and alcohol. It's the lifestyle, you know. And he's sitting there talking with his dad, and you don't see the whole guy standing next to him, but he's naked, and you see it's right there. And the thing that makes it funny is that it's right there, and he's trying to have a serious conversation with his father, and there's penis right there. It's hilarious. It's absolutely funny. For those of you playing the at-home game, take another drink.
Another tequila shot.
It was like, yeah, because there's penis right there. Like,
there's a penis right there.
Saying this was a family show. Gosh.
Oh, I called it by what it is. But that's funny, you know. But the way they did it, I remember I was sitting there watching it with somebody, and it was actually a woman, and she was sitting there, and she starts laughing. She looks at me and she says, "I don't care what you guys think about yourselves, but your private parts just look funny." And that's a funny scene. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. It was used correctly. I missed the whole stinking show. Well, you know what?
You can always catch it on replay.
There you go.
Always catch it on replay.
By the way,
kind of the last few minutes of the show, I'm sure that it's going to make you cringe. But yeah, that was interesting, and what an interesting way to end this episode by talking about those type of things.
Yes.
I won't say that word again on.
It's just a word.
Oh,
that's all I want to. It's just a word.
It's not just a word. It's a thing.
Oh, nice. Nicely done there.
Oh my God.
And the music.
Thanks for being here, everybody. You guys have.
Thank you for watching.
And a happy Friday.
This sure is an awkward part of the comment. Yeah. Well, you know what? We try to please Therapy Plus. We try to please.